What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Round 7 tips. Round 7. Not so good last week. Only 3 from 8 again. But we'll see if we can redeem ourselves. For those that are wondering, yes, I've done the card giveaway. I will be in touch with that person. They're the only ones that commented doggies. So if you can see in the comments of the past video, they get the signed Matt Burton card. Hopefully I'll get more cards signed by Burton on Sunday. So if you're a Doggies fan, hit me up. But yeah, let's get into it. So first game of the round is Thursday night at Suncorp Stadium. We've got the Dolphins versus Rabbitohs, both coming off amazing wins. Dolphins too strong for Cowboys, which I'm a bit surprised at, but they're playing good footy. Wayne Bennett, master coach. But for me, in this game, I've got Souths winning 13+. I think Latrell will go on a bit of a run. Origin's coming up. I don't know if he's putting himself out there for Origin this year. But yeah, they just blitzed the Bulldogs last week. I know Adokar went down injured, but I feel like, yeah, Rabbitohs are starting gonna go on a bit of a run. They absolutely, it should have been more tries, to be honest. They bombed that one right at the end. That would have gave Latrell another one. But yeah, I've got them 13+. A lot of people are saying it's going to be a lot closer than that because it's at Suncorp. It's going to be packed. Suncorp. If you haven't been to Brisbane, if you're in Sydney and you go to Brisbane, make sure you go to a game at Suncorp. I'm telling you, it's amazing. No matter what team's playing, they turn out. Caxton Street goes nuts. So can't wait to get back there. Hopefully magic round, depending. But yeah, so Souths to win that one. Moving on to Friday night's games, we got Sharks versus the Roosters at PointsBet Stadium. Nicho Hynes has been in good form, but Sharks are struggling a bit. I feel Roosters with Tedesco back is going to be too strong. A lot of people are tipping Sharks. I'm going to stick with the Roosters. But yeah, it just depends on what Sharks team turns up. But I feel like Roosters, now that Tedesco's back, they got Manu back. They're almost at full strength. So if not at full strength. So I'm going to go Roosters there. The next Friday night's 2 great games, guys. The second game on Friday night is at Four Pines Park, and it's the Sea Eagles versus the Melbourne Storm. Now, we've seen today in the team list that the Storm have named Cameron Smith. He wishes Cam Munster at fullback. Bringing Pizzette in. I think it's a good move. Gives Munster more freedom, roaming. We saw what he did last week. He absolutely tore the Roosters to shreds. I think he's going to do it again. I don't know about Turbo. His back injury that he had against Panthers. We saw what happened. Panthers blew them off the park. But yeah, for mine, it's Storm. I think they're the favourites. Yes, low odd favourites too. So for me, I've got Storm winning that one. Saturday, 3 games on a Saturday. Love it. Afternoon game, 3 p.m. at Mount Smart Stadium. We've got the Warriors versus Cowboys. Now, this one, to me, is going to go either way. This is going to be won by a field goal. But I've got Warriors. But looking at the Cowboys team list, they're back to full strength. So it's going to be a hard one. But I feel like Warriors at home on a Saturday afternoon, I feel like they'll be too strong for the Cowboys, but it could go either way. That's probably going to go Golden Point. Just putting it out there, guys. Putting it out there. That is a very tough one. The next one, 5:30 McDonald's Jones Stadium. We've got the Knights coming off an amazing win against the Penrith Panthers. Now, we've seen what the Panthers have done in the last 2 games. I feel like they're about to do it for a third, but I won't ride the Knights off just yet. I feel like they've shown they've shown how to win games. Like, they've got in the grind, and yeah, I feel like It's going to be close at halftime, but I feel like Penrith will just do their second half run away. Dylan Edwards off 4 tries last week. He's going to be outstanding again this week. So I don't see anybody beating Penrith. Sorry to say it, but yeah. Other than, obviously, the Eels, or wrong side. But yeah, so I've got Panthers in that one. 7:30 game, Seabus Stadium. Titans versus Broncos. Now, this could be a tight game, tighter than what everyone's saying it is. Foreign's back, but I've got Broncos winning this. The heartbreak of losing last week could kick Broncos into another gear. They suffered their first loss to the Canberra Raiders, so I've got Broncos winning this and winning it pretty comfortably. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think foreign back for Titans could add a bit of structure. But yeah, Titans were lucky to get away with it last week. And let's see if they can come up against Broncos again this week. Sunday games. Now, the Sunday games obviously is going to be a good game. Raiders versus Dragons, 2 p.m. at GIO Stadium. I don't see Dragons beating Raiders. I think Raiders, Kotrick's back. I think their confidence will be high. Jared Croker just adds something else. But yeah, I feel like the Raiders will in this one. I don't know. I just see Jared Croker. I don't know what Ricky's got against him, but he just adds something to that team. He's undefeated this year, so might as well put him in there. But yeah, Dragons. What's going on at Dragons? Are they firing their coach or what? If you watch my video at the start of the year, I predicted that 2 coaches will be fired, and it's this game right here: Ricky Stewart versus Anthony Griffin. Both coaches I predicted this year will be fired. So let's see what happens after this one. But brings me to the final game. The final game of the round. It's that time of year. Para vs Bulldogs at CommBank Stadium. It's going to be, I'm telling you, it will be a sellout. Doggies fans are going to pack the place. I know it. Eels fans, get out there. Get the boys home. Close, narrow win Easter Monday yesterday against the Tigers. But I feel like back at home, Doggies suffered that loss. No Adokar. They're lacking a bit of strike down that side. I feel like Eels can target that side that the saw Souths have so much success down. But Doggies fans, Kickour's back, Tavita Pangai Jr.'s back, but we've got Junior Paulo back. So let's see what happens. It's gonna be a great day on Sunday. I'm gonna meet up with some of the Doggies fans that's been giving me crap all year. So we're gonna do some fun stuff on social media. So check it out. But yeah, so I'll do a game day vlog. I'll get down there nice and early for breakfast. We'll see the boys come in. I'll get some cards signed for you guys. You can see here I've got cards everywhere. So yeah, we'll get some cards signed. I'll videotape. I'll do some interviews. We'll make a day of it. Para vs Bulldogs. What a better way to finish off round 7. So let's recap. Souths to beat Dolphins. Roosters to beat Sharks. Still, yeah, could go either way. Storm to beat Sea Eagles. Warriors to scrape home against the Cowboys. Panthers to decimate the Newcastle Knights. Broncos to scrape against Titans, maybe. Canberra, too good for the Dragons. And I've got Eels at home beating the Dogs. It was close than I wanted it to against the Tigers, but I feel like in that second half they were just practicing a few defensive stuff and a few cheap errors, and you can't coach against razzle dazzle. Let's face it, Tigers started throwing the ball around and look what happened. So got they got within two, then obviously Moses to Siva, like, just, I don't know, they just clicked, they just scored when they wanted to, Eels, and I feel like that second half, they just took the foot off the pedal, trial a bit of things, but yeah, I've got Eels, so yeah, that's my tips, round 7. So don't forget, guys, I'll say it every week, I know you're probably sick of hearing it, but I want to do more NRL content. I want to go to more games other than Eels. I'm going to be doing a lot more sports card stuff. As you can see, I'm starting to... Ooh, camera went all wobbly there. Building a display out here a bit. I'll run you through some cards. I'm going to do... Make sure you guys subscribe. For those that don't know, I'm going to shout someone at the end of the year. Maybe 1 or 2 people. Grand final tickets. We'll go to the NRL grand final. Have a good day out at the footy. Hopefully the Eels are there again. But if not, who cares? Let's go enjoy it. If I get hold of State of Origin tickets, we might do that as well. So, but you have to be a subscriber, guys. Comment. I'll do a grand final video coming up, and we'll see what we can do. But I'm going to do some more NRL card stuff. I've got some boxes on their way. We're going to do some breaks. A lot more NRL content. A lot more sports card content. Let's merge the two and let's start doing this every day. So make sure you subscribe. Click whatever everyone else says on YouTube. Set notifications or whatever. Who cares? Do what you want. But yeah, let's have a good weekend of footy. I hope your team wins. Unless you're the Bulldogs. Hopefully not. But yeah, that's it. I'm done. Peace. Good luck.